Good morning, my people. What's up, world? It's Tuesday, January 28th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him all things is possible. This No Doug Zone episode is sponsored by, of course, your boy himself. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning to everybody out there. Safe travels to everybody out there moving in the streets, man. Going to work, uh, coming from work, going to school, going to court, doctor's appointment, job searching, wherever it is that you're going, traveling, going on vacation, coming back from vacation, um, shit, whatever you're going to do. I don't care if you're going to buy a new house, if you're going to buy a new car, going to wherever you're going, man. Please safe travels out there, and remember, with Him, all things is possible. Happy $2 Tuesday, happy Taco Tuesday, happy Tuesday period. Yes, we on in the 28th day of the new year. Time is going fast. Days are going fast. Of course, you know me already. And it's also fight week. We got a big fight week this week, man. That I don't hear too many people. I don't want to say I don't hear them entertaining it, but I don't hear them talking about it as enough as they should be. Yeah, like I said, y'all still talking about people that ain't got nothing to do with this week, but it is what it is. Y'all will learn one day. So let's get into this week. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. My amateurs will be out this week. Shout out to USA Boxing Metro. Shouts to all my amateurs who will be getting it in this week. Ringmasters, Road to the Garden. So yeah, we're gonna get into a lot of stuff, man, on this chop up. So let's go. So for all my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Be free. I see you. Hold on. Jesus, I don't know why I didn't do this yesterday. I gotta stop waiting so late to set up my lives. I'll be tired. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a second. So anyway, major fight week this week. Super excited about it. All y'all that have been talking about it for like a year now, maybe two. A is here now. It's here. It's a great card. I'm happy with it. Oh no 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 no! No. I gotta take that back. Undo, undo, undo. Hold on, free. I think I messed up. Give me a second, free. Anyway, great card this week. Um, probably, but it probably won't be. Oh, shh. Okay, I did send it to you. Okay, cool, cool. It probably won't be one of the best cards because even with the people on there, y'all still look for reasons to complain. But it's a great card. Good morning to my best friend, my ride or die, my everything, my partner in crime, Mrs. McLean. What's up, baby? CJ, what? CJ, what's up, man? Yes, West Coast in the building. Shouts to first of all too. May our prayers continue to be with our West Coast family, with our LA people out there, man. Make sure that we continue to be with them. You know, understand what I'm saying? New York loves LA, and make sure we continue to keep them in our prayers. I know I froze. I don't. I had nothing to do with that story. That's YouTube. That's not me. That's YouTube. You know, YouTube. That's the nonsense that they do. It is what it is, man. So yeah, prayers will continue to be with California, and hopefully everybody out there, man. I can't say bounce back on their feet soon as possible because it's easier said than done. But you know, it's going to be a rough year for them in 2025. You know, everybody's not going to get back what it is that they lost in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? For the celebrities, it ain't nothing for them because a lot of them got different properties and all that, and so a lot of them could just up and leave. But for the people that's less fortunate, um, continue to keep them in their prayers, and hopefully they be able to bounce back. Whenever that happens, man. D Free, what up?
What's good?
Ain't nothing, man. Fight week, I'm hype as hell.
Uh,
I was just telling the people that this might not be the best fight card in the world, according to some of them. Hey man, but I go listen. It's a great card. This fight we've been asking for about a year or two now. We ain't just start talking about this fight in 2024. Shit, in 2023 this was up, and it was like shit. It wasn't even time then, but now it's here. It's here.
yeah,
It's not a fantasy fight. It's here.
yep,
It's
yep,
finally here.
yep.
I didn't think it would happen, Free, but that shows you there's a lot of fights. There's certain fights in boxing that can get made. It can get made. Know what I'm saying? If they want to make it. Canes, what's up? What's going on, man? Smash that like button.
Now that was
Smash
that was
that
that
like
was
button, y'all.
this fight happened because I called Samson myself and told him this fight don't happen. I'm smacking the shit out of both of them.
Well, I think you might want to be careful with that because I think the last time that Samson he had an issue. I believe a man spit on him, and Bernard Hopkins invited that man to the bathroom.
I ain't got nothing to do with Bernard Hopkins. I ain't got nothing to do with
Ifri, I'm
Bernard Hopkins.
blocked from you. I don't see you. I don't see your comments. So if I will, he said he's blocked from you.
He don't see who comments.
Your comments. Stormy B said that. Hmm.
I didn't I didn't say anything. All I said was yo.
No, he said he doesn't see your. I guess he doesn't see your comments. I don't know.
I mean the only thing
I
I
gotta
said
see.
only thing I said in the chat was yo. That was early when you first came on.
Oh, I don't know.
Mm.
We'll see what's going on with that storm. I'll check it out. Uh,
But yeah, nah, this is a great fight card. It's probably, I mean, right now compared to the other
D free
fight cards that we have already lined up,
um,
it's probably the top two, top three fight cards because the one on February 22nd is a great fight card. Um, the Tank Davis fight card is a good fight card as well. So this is probably top two, top three fight cards of the ones that we already know about right now.
yeah, I'm hype about this week. Between this fight and the Super Bowl, I don't know why I get hype about the Super Bowl because I ain't going for the either. No team in there. I just like watching the Super Bowl. That's just me. That's just how I
Hey,
grew
but
up.
the thing is, the Super Bowl is going to happen the week of Keyshawn Davis fight.
The 14th, that week. Damn, we gotta wait that long.
Yeah, Super Bowl. You always wait 2 weeks because you got the Pro Bowl that happens in between the Super Bowl.
Oh, sheesh, Nick. I forgot about the Pro
Oh,
Bowl.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
No, next week is the Super Bowl. This weekend is the Pro Bowl. Yeah, next week is the Super Bowl. No, I'm sorry. It's the week before.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah,
I said
it's
I
the
don't remember us waiting that long.
yeah February 9th is the Super Bowl. I'm
So it's the
thinking,
ninth.
I'm thinking, I'm thinking this is I'm thinking yesterday was, I mean, not yesterday. I'm thinking this Sunday is a free week and then the Pro Bowl, but no, it's the
Hey
Pro Bowl
man,
this
them
Sunday.
them 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 people out there in Philly was clowning.
They always do.
They were clowning. This one dude, they was out there messing with your man, B. Your man had this Washington Commanders hat. He's leaving he's leaving. I guess going to his car or whatever. He dolo. I'm like, why is this dude by himself? I'm thinking they gonna jump him, but they just messing with him. They end up taking the dude hat off his head and all that. I was like, yo, come on, man, y'all doing too much. He ain't even bothered to go get his hat back because it ain't nothing he could do. He dolo by himself. I'm like, where your peoples? You dolo? It's like a 300 Eagle fans around you. Like, what is you doing, dude?
Yeah, it's always like that in Philly. That's why they say Philly got the worst fans. It's always like that in Philly. I mean, if you
What
go
it do?
to a
What it
Philly,
do, my guy?
if you go to a Philly game and you are you representing the other team, you better go with somebody else. You better not go by yourself. 'Cause they
I don't,
have the absolute worst fans in all of sports.
and I don't have time for that. You ain't gonna be sitting there trying to taunt me and snatch my hat off my head. Like I ain't with none of that shit, man. You got me messed up. I'm grown. That's why I don't do it. That's why I'm like, I ain't crash. Like it's cool to be a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not crashing out over these fucking teams that ain't doing nothing for me, bro. I'm not crash. I understand some people bet and some people are real fans, and then you got some people who just they bet. You know what I mean? You be like, you ain't even a real fan. You just going for them because they've been on a winning streak or whatever. But all that getting disrespectful and all that, I'm not with all that. I guess that's why I'm not really big on going to games. I never been to a football game in my life, but I'm sure waiting to get the one.
Football
Waiting to
games
get the one.
are great. Football games just exciting as they is on TV. The only difference is you just don't have the announcers to hear. But they just as exciting going to the game as it is watching it on TV.
See, like them people in them games be smacked though, man. I'm like, yo, relax.
And
They be drunk and all over.
it all depends on what games you going to and what people you are around. Cause it like I said, Philly's like that all the time. It don't matter who they play, they like that all the time. But the other teams ain't so much. It ain't that bad. I mean, you have rowdy people at every game, but for the most part, you ain't got to worry about that
Yeah,
in other
Ravens.
games.
I heard about that Ravens versus Steelers. Yeah, those games can get ugly. Yeah, yeah, I know them games they can get ugly. Um, I see a lot of it. Like if you go like now, you don't have to see fights break out at games. You go on YouTube, they be having all these they be having these videos where these people be in the crowd or they walking in the parking lot, and then it just pops off right there. Which is I don't
Yeah.
want to say it's smart because I'm not gonna fight. Once we in the parking lot, it's like all right, whatever. You know, we get arrested or whatever. We get up out of there. I ain't paying all that money to get thrown out in no fucking game, man. I don't be understanding these dudes pay a lot of money to go to these games to get tossed out. That's too much money. That's too much bread. I don't know if they got it like that or they just don't care. But I'm not spending that much money to turn around and get thrown out, bro. I don't understand it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure them seats don't be cheap neither.
It depends. It depends on the team that you're rooting for, and it depends on the opponent. Some of the games are cheap. Some of them are
So
not so cheap.
what's nosebleeds like? I'm only asking that because I know damn well if I go, I can't afford to sit no damn front. That ain't happening.
Um, nah, like I said, it depends on the game. What teams they playing and how good the team that you're rooting for is that year. Um, but you can find uh good seats
Uh,
for less than $100 depending on the game. You can find nosebleeds over $100 depending
so
on the game.
for all y'all in here that's been to a football game, you talking to somebody 42 years old that's never stepped foot in a football field. Um, what are some of the things I need to look out for, free when I'm going to a football game? What is some of the things like what is because you know sports is sports, but there's different. How can I put it, man? How can I put it? because they say all sports is alike, and sometimes it's like, nah, they do this in baseball, they do that in basketball and football. This is what you might have to watch out for. What are some of the things I need to watch out for if I'm attending
Uh,
a football game?
you need to watch out for the the opponents.
Nosebleeds are super chills.
You want to
Yeah.
if you go into a game that's the team's rival, you might want to watch out for the fans. Because some of these fan bases, like I said, can get a little rowdy at times. But like if you go into a Washington Commanders game down here in DC, you might want to go get your food before you go to the game because the concession stands is ridiculous. I'm talking about hot dogs, $15.
$15?
Yeah, it'd be ridiculous.
What? $15? Well, you know what? I'm not gonna act like I'm fucking
Yeah.
surprised because I swear to buy a burger at a venue is disrespectful. So you know what? I'm not gonna act like that's new to me. Getting beer thrown, though, getting food and hey, listen, bro, you throw food and drinks at me, you might as well pick my little ass up and carry me out. You might as well just go ahead and do that. Pick my little ass up and carry me out. That's crazy. Who you think? So who do you think? Who do you think has the craziest? So this is a question for everybody in here, including my man D Free. Who do y'all think has the craziest fans? Baseball
It's
or football?
it's football. It's football hands down. Nobody gets rowdy for baseball games like that. They have a little people. I mean, a little rowdiness, but it's never to the extent of a football game or a basketball game.
Mm.
Like football, hands down, got the most rowdiest fans. Like I could go to a baseball game and ain't got to worry about getting into a fight if the Nationals is playing against a rival team or something like that, or even if Baltimore playing against the Yankees, or if Yankees playing against the Mets. I know I ain't got to worry about getting into a fight as easy as like if you go to a Washington Commanders versus Dallas Cowboy game, it's a guarantee that it's going to be a fight somewhere in the stadium or somewhere in the parking
And
lot. Guaranteed.
so these people that come, right. Let's just say when you play in the rival team and you look in the crowd, you see a couple Cowboys jersey. These be people that actually come from Dallas, or they're actually fans that live in your city. Because you know some people might be in your city and they could be Cowboy fans.
No, it's both. You have people from come from Dallas. You have people that lives in the city. Same thing in Dallas. Like me and my brother and my cousins, we had went down to a Commanders and Dallas game because my cousin he's a Dallas Cowboy fan. Me and my brother we're a Washington Commanders fan, but we came down to Dallas and went to a game. So it's both. You could find them on
Wait,
on,
wait,
on
wait.
both sides.
So wait a minute. Raiders and Chargers. Chargers playing. They're a California team too, aren't they?
Yeah, they used to be San Diego. They now Los Angeles.
So wait a minute. Which one? Which one with the Vegas? Was that the Raiders?
Which one is what?
Which one with the Vegas? Which one moved to Vegas? Was that the Raiders?
Yeah, the Raiders moved to Vegas.
Damn, that was a big move. Damn. California
Who?
still got a lot of football teams, though. I ain't gonna lie. California got like what, four football teams, or what they got? They
They
got
got
more football teams than we do. That's
they
crazy.
got they got two right now. They had three. They got two now.
What the hell they do with the rest of the teams? I know one with the Vegas. Where the hell the other team go?
Los Angeles. You got Los Angeles Rams and you got the San Francisco 49ers.
God damn.
Yeah. The only team that moved to Vegas was I'm sorry. You got three. They got three. They got three. because you got the Los Angeles Rams, the Los Angeles Chargers, and the 49ers. And the only team that moved out of the state was the Raiders. They moved from Oakland to Vegas.
Rams, Chargers, Niners.
Yeah,
Y'all still
Rams,
got it.
Chargers,
I
Niners.
ain't gonna lie. Y'all still got some great goddamn team, especially when it come to baseball. When it come to baseball, oh my God, LA is, man, mind you, we only got 2 damn teams out here. LA, woo,
Yeah, I mean, well,
Jesus,
they the second biggest state.
Jesus.
It's the second biggest state in the United States.
They got the Angels. Who else they got out there?
Giants. They got the San Francisco
Uh,
Giants, the Oakland A's,
yeah, the Oakland A's.
the
Jeez.
LA Dodgers, the A's, the San Francisco Giants,
Yes.
and the Angels.
Come on, look at that, man. 5 baseball teams till our 2. We can't do shit with y'all. We can't do shit with y'all. Hey, we can't even afford another team in New York. If they put another team in New York, something in New York is getting knocked down. Something is getting knocked down. If they got to put another team here, believe me, somebody gonna be out of a place to live. For real. Somebody gonna be out of shit, man. We can't afford nothing else here, but I can't say we can't afford nothing else here because when they put the Barclays Center up, I'm like, well, where the fuck did that come from? Where the fuck did will we get money like that?
It ain't y'all.
Yeah, I know. I know
They
it ain't us.
they get investors.
Yeah. Like when we got the New Jersey Nets and they became the Brooklyn Nets, I was sitting here confused and lost. Like, wait a minute, what are we doing? Y'all really gonna take a team from New Jersey, knowing that there's no team in New Jersey but college now? Why would y'all do that? Damn it!
Well, I mean, New Jersey ain't but so big. And if
Oh, that's real funny, Free. That's real
no,
funny, Free.
I'm serious. They ain't but so big. So if the fans are not coming out to the game, they got to find a way to be able to upkeep the stadium and stuff like that. So that's
Yeah.
how those teams usually move. That's why a state like Delaware would never have a team because they're too small and they don't have no fan base like that. They got
Well,
Philadelphia right. They got Philadelphia right there, and then Baltimore is down the street. So
so
they
they
got
get to be on any side of the street. They can go for either team if they want.
yeah. I mean that's how it was for North Carolina for a long time. North Carolina before they had got the Panthers, they
Oh,
they was some of them would root for Washington Commanders, some of them would root for Atlanta Falcons, and then
hey,
they got their own team, and
hey,
so
Jeff
but
Spark.
you still have a lot of fans in North Carolina that still rock with the Washington Commanders, and a
Hey,
lot of them still rock with the Atlanta Falcons.
hey, Jeff Spark. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Anything's possible in New York, but them damn people ain't gonna let that happen. They tried to build any arena, any arena in Central Park. Mm-mm. Them folks down there. Oh no, them folks down there ain't about to have that. Cause now what you about to do is cause a whole big ruckus. And it'll already be crazy down by Central Park already as it is. Oh hell no. Mm-mm. They need to give the Bronx something. All we got is damn Yankee Stadium.
Shit, they can't get rid of Central. They can't get rid of Central Park. That's the
That's what I said.
daggone. That's
They ain't doing that.
that's a historic ground.
He
New
said, get
York,
rid of the apartments across the street. Shit. Them
New
folks,
York.
them folks say, hey, Jeff Spark, you know how many famous people from athletes to movie stars and doctors and lawyers and all these people that got, but man, hell no, man. They ain't about to make them people move.
Come on, that's what New York is known for. New York is known for Central Park.
Uh-huh.
They known for Statue of Liberty, and they known for
Statue of
Times
Liberty.
Square. Times Square.
And that's it. That's like saying we gonna build something in the middle of Times Square. Shit.
Yeah, nah, yeah, nah. That's what they known for. You can't get rid of something that they're known for.
There's
Most
certain
people,
things. There's certain things that you like. It wasn't nothing to take the Barclays Center and put it where it's at now. Because before it got there, it wasn't nothing going on. That whole
yeah,
community was jacked up.
yeah, it wasn't nothing in Brooklyn.
It wasn't nothing. That whole shit was jacked up. When I mean jacked up, I'm talking about you talking about all types of nine. Even though you go down there
Oh,
now and you see stuff, but back then, before they put the Barclays Center there, shit,
Brooklyn was
you
known
better not have
for
you better not have
Brooklyn.
got caught slipping over there.
Brooklyn was known for the projects. Now they have an actual stadium that
5 million.
they're known for now. They was
Yeah,
known for
5 million for
the
one
projects.
bedroom. Do you believe that? Free?
What?
It be where when Jeff Spark talk about that. You know, down here, Central Park, all them famous men, 5 million for one bedroom. Shit, you telling me a regular person? You think they about to move out because you want to build an arena? Shit,
Yeah, yeah, that's because that's a condo. That ain't no damn apartment.
man. Listen, dog. Any way you look at it, if we build a, you know this free. Anytime they put an arena or something, shit go up.
Yeah, of course.
Shit
It
go
got
up.
it got to go up.
I'm talking about the cost of living too. You be like, wait a minute,
That's what I'm talking about. It got to because
God.
they gotta support that stadium that they just built. Somehow they gotta get that money back, and then it's gonna go up because people gonna want to live over there because they know it's gonna be a lot of people um, visiting that area.
Like
For whenever they
when they
have events, it's gonna be people visiting that area. So people will buy condos and buy houses just to rent them out.
yeah, hell yeah, Jeff Spark, 5 million. Shit. And you notice over there by Central Park, Jeff Spark, there's certain buildings, right, where they got that different security. And you know what I mean when I say that different security. Certain buildings, your ass, if you'd be lucky if you even get to walk past some of them fucking buildings. They be
You
having that
talk,
different type of security.
you
Them
talking
dudes
about
with the shit.
you talking about 5 million for a condo. How about living down here in DC in the middle of downtown and paying $10,000 a month for an apartment?
Oh well, hey, bro, you ain't gonna find a decent ticket for no tank fight. It's quiet for that.
Oh
It's
no,
quiet.
you ain't finding no ticket
Nah,
under $700
it's
right now.
quiet. It's quiet. Everybody complained about when he fought Devin, when Devin and Ryan fought, they complained about the prices for those. Shit. Man, look, Tank
Yeah,
is the only fighter that I know, if I'm not wrong, that can bring pimps out, hoes, drug dealers, everybody.
nah,
People with minimum wage jobs, people with city jobs. Hell, some people with no jobs. They had to hustle to get the money just to, that dude bring out everybody. That's why I got to respect his grind. We might not like his choice of opponents, but I got to respect it, man. People are going to come out. They're going to come out for the kid. Me, on the other hand, I'm screaming credentials. Credentials. That's why us doing what we doing here, and we have to, hey, Big Dream, there go my baby boy. How's he feeling?
him and his sister got the flu.
Yo, let me tell you something. There's something going around out here, man, because it's been going around for about 2 weeks. You got people getting sick for 2 straight weeks. That's
Yeah,
dangerous, Free. It's all right to be sick for 2 days, maybe even 4. You start getting sick for 2, 3 weeks, you
mm,
damn near facing death.
yeah.
Yo,
Him and his sister got the flu, so they stayed home today.
I hope he feel better. But yeah, man, you ain't gonna find a responsible ticket for no man. Hell no. Hell no, man. That's why it's important for us as content creators. All this work that we put in, when we allowed to put in for credentials, we got to take advantage of it. Even when they say no, I still take advantage of it. Now for the tank fight, I wouldn't want credentials to attend the fight. If my wife would have been like, I want to go, because you can't have credentials and then have your missus with you because she can't sit with you.
Yeah.
They got a spot. They got a spot for media. You ain't gonna leave your wife in the crowd while you sitting there down the media. Which is more important? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? A fight break out, you like, damn, I hope my I hope my wife is all right. You know what I'm saying? And then forgetting your dumb ass where the fight break out is where she's sitting. Now you got to scatter through the crowd to go look for her. Man, hell no, man. This is the first Tank fight in a minute. I guarantee you, March 1st, the fight only is not going to be in the ring. It's going to be in the crowd. Please believe that. Somebody going to get knocked off their pivot. Because all these dudes that be on YouTube talking crazy to each other, trolls and everybody who got beef with somebody from another channel, they going to see each other at that fight. Believe me, watch. It's going to get exposed too. The worst kind of weapon in the world, in the words of my man, Dante's Boxing, the worst kind of weapon in the world is a microphone and a camera. God damn it, some of y'all gonna be on that camera too. They get exposed. No, man, I'm just here for the fight. Oh, I'm here for the fight too. I've been looking for your ass. I'm here for the fight too. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy, man. Yeah, them prices for Tank fight be crazy, man. That's why I'm falling back. Hey, Free, you gonna come for the Keyshawn fight? Who's coming out to New York for the Keyshawn fight? I know for some of y'all, that's probably like, it might be a little too soon. Depends on where some of y'all live. Jeff Spark, you coming out here for the fight? It's gonna be a good one, man. I'm hoping I can attend that one. And shouts to everybody that's on that card too. That's a big card. That card is major. Pretty damn good for it not to be a pay-per-view. Not saying it should have been, but just saying it's pretty damn good. A lot of the guys on that card is still developing. They're still growing in their career. Well, it won't be long before they will be pay-per-view stars. Shouts to him. But yeah, it's fight week, y'all. It's fight week. This is, man, listen, the shit that's between Morrell and Benavidez, man. You know, will these guys shake hands after? I don't know. I'm hoping that it happens. We've seen David have bad blood with people before. This one seems to be a little deeper than the Caleb Plant, though. Because I ain't never, of all my years that I've watched boxing, watch a fighter throw another belt at a fighter. Jesus Christ. You got David? I ain't got nothing against Morrell. But the way he threw that belt at David better be the same way. He better throw that same kind of punch in there. Because that belt is heavy, but I've held belts before. Not fake belts, not plastic belts. I've held belts before, real belts. Them belts are heavy and they hurt. So for you to throw a belt at a man, do you know that damage it can do if it connect? Even if it don't hit that man, if it hit anybody else. I hope the way he threw that belt is the same kind of punch he throw when he in there with David. Well, let me say Benavidez because they both David. Okay, here we go.
There we
So
go.
I got David. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one this week, man. It's gonna be a good one. God damn.
Yep.
You know what makes me want to watch it more? If you know that Benavidez says, I like the way he says what he's gonna do to people or how he breaks it down, right? And the most interesting thing that I've seen a fighter say was, I'm going to break your mouth. Like, usually dudes be like, I'm gonna break your jaw. I've never heard a man tell another man, I'm gonna break your mouth. Damn. How mad do you have to be for you to tell another man, forget breaking his jaw, I'm gonna break your mouth when we get in there? Damn.
He said he gonna break your mouth because he don't know how to speak proper English.
You know what? Shit is doing go. I tell you, it don't, you know what I notice about Benavidez? It don't take much to piss him off.
Yeah.
Don't take much to piss him off. And when he mad, he just gonna say whatever. But he be really like, yo, I really want to hurt you. Like when him and Caleb Plant was going at it,
Yeah.
and Caleb said a couple of things that ruffled his feathers, and I see he was getting to him. I was like, yeah, Caleb knows exactly what he's doing. This could work for Caleb if he could take him out of his game plan, but then this could work against Caleb and he could just get in there and get his ass handed to him.
Yeah,
Well,
the thing is, I don't think anybody actually feared Caleb Plant. He's not a typical fighter that can actually put fear in anybody. Like David Benavidez, he can somewhat intimidate his opponent.
yeah.
Even Morrell, he can somewhat intimidate his opponent. But Caleb Plant, I don't think nobody really gets intimidated by Caleb Plant. So when he said, it's like, yeah, okay, but how serious do I take you? Because he's not known as a big puncher, so nobody really fears Caleb Plant. That was the reason why Darrell got knocked out. He didn't fear Caleb Plant.
Oh man, that shit was gruesome. Oh my god. And I like him too. I like Darrell. I hated to see that, man. I was like, damn, man. And that was a gruesome knock. It wasn't like he knocked it down, that he got up and stumbled and fell. Like he put him out his misery.
He just caught her with the perfect shot. Caught her with the perfect shot, and he went to
When they
sleep.
was when they was going back at it, I remember being at the press conference. And they was going back and forth. I was like, yo, this is gonna be a good one, man. Good one. And damn, when that happened, though, I was sitting there like, yo, that's crazy. I said he slumped him. Caleb had the right game plan getting into David Benavidez's head, but not the stand. Yeah, he did. He did. Sometimes getting in people's head, they can lose the fight before the fight actually happens. But then sometimes it could work against you. Sometimes the person can be like, you talking all that shit. Okay, wait till we get in the ring. I'm going to break your mouth. We going to see, though. We
Hey,
going to see.
all I'm saying is, don't be surprised if y'all see David Benavidez getting up looking a little drowsy.
The biggest problem that people have against David, um, I don't want to say everybody. I can't count one guy and say because one guy had it, that makes another guy have it. Um, Stamina is always important. How do you think Morrell's stamina is going to be in there against him? Not saying Morrell has a stamina problem, but to be honest, standing there with David, you're going to have it because he has his own. He has ways of, how can I say? He has ways of breaking you down where it's like he'll take you out your game plan. Whatever game plans you thought you had, that shit go right out the window. Um, what are some of the key points? What is Morrell going to need to do against Benavidez to be successful?
Beat
If there's a
Morrell.
chance for him.
All he got to do is beat Morrell. If he can beat Morrell, then he can win the fight. If he try to beat anybody else, he's gonna lose. He got to be Morrell. He got to be himself. He got to go in there and fight his style of fighting. That, and if he can fight his style of fighting, then he can be victorious, whether it's on the scorecard or it's by knockout. But you can't go in there and try to all of a sudden fight a different style than what you normally fight. You gonna mess around and get yourself knocked out, or you're gonna lose because you're not used to doing that. You used to being you're more comfortable being yourself, being a boxer puncher. That's all he got to do. He has the longer arm reach. He has the better footwork. He has the better boxing ability. All he got to do is go in there and be himself.
Yeah. Um, I'm hoping Morrell doesn't. Well, same thing for David. Don't come in there over anxious. You know what I'm saying? Some guys come in there over anxious, and it's just like, yo, just relax. If there's a knockout, that's going to come, let it come on his own and don't force it.
Yeah. And David Benavidez,
in order for him to win, all he got to do is stick to his game plan. If but the only thing is, I don't know if David Benavidez can make adjustments if his game plan is not working and it's late in the fight and he's down on the scorecard. I don't know if he can make an adjustment. I mean, I know he could turn it up, but that's what he'd always do. But when you coming forward and trying to throw a lot of shots and that's not working, do you have another game plan that you can go to? I've never seen
Well,
David Benavidez do anything other than what he always do is come forward, throw a lot of shots, and break his opponent down. But if that's not working, what else are you going to do? Because I don't think Jose Benavidez, um, I don't think his fighters know how to make adjustments. I don't know if it's his training or if it's just the fighters themselves.
so with that being said, let's go back to Saturday's fight with Pacheco. What adjustments you didn't see him make?
Pacheco didn't make any adjustments. He fought his style of fighting. He made he made Steven Nelson come at him and use all his energy throwing big shots, and he just stayed to his game plan, boxing. He didn't try to stand there and slug it out with Steven Nelson. He stood. He hit him with a couple of shots and he moved. Hit him with a couple of shots and moved. He stayed true to his game plan, and I said that before the fight happened when I did my breakdown of the fight. I said if Steven Nelson is going to win this fight, he's got to stop Pacheco early. If Pacheco can take this the, to the later rounds, Steven Nelson's going to gas out. He's going to gas
Mm.
out, and that's exactly what happened. Steven Nelson gassed out, and he tried to save all his energy for the last two rounds, but by then it was too late.
Now,
And
correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be. Isn't this they both of the Davis? Isn't it this their second fight at 75?
yeah,
Pretty
yep,
damn good
both.
matchup for both of them to be there. It's like it was meant to be. That's why I should have caught on then when I heard that Benavides was moving up to 75, then Morrell. I said, okay, there's no way in hell these boys are about to be at light heavyweight. Neither one of them is going to see each other. I see
Well,
the fix is in. I seen it.
Morrell
I just didn't
told
know when it was gonna. I didn't know if it was gonna ever happen. But I said for both of them to come to the same class. All right, if it don't happen now, it'll happen a year from now. But shit, it happened
no,
sooner than that.
no, Morrell told David, you're not going to be able to run from me. You going to 75, I'm going to 75. Morrell been wanting this fight for a year now. He's been wanting this fight. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, he's not ready." Well, the only way to prove that he's not ready is by getting in there and showing everybody he's not ready. You can't
So,
you can't just say, "Oh, he's not ready" or whatever because of what traditionally happens. Everybody is not the same type of fighter. Some people can go in there and perform on a big stage. Some people need to be able
look,
to get some fights to work their way up to the big stage. Everybody's
CJ,
not.
hold on. CJ Rich said D Free cooking breakfast for himself and no one else like Craig Mama on Friday. I'm done.
Nah, actually, I'm cooking breakfast for my wife. I'm not even cooking for myself.
Oh,
I'm not a typical guy that eat breakfast in the morning. I don't really eat breakfast like that in the morning.
you and Tiffany, boy. Boy, she just alike. You know what? She has the like she eats Spanish breakfast. Like when we order from the restaurant, the Spanish restaurant, like they
Yeah,
breakfast is the bomb.com. If she's not ordering from that, she's not eating breakfast. Like she likes oatmeal and she loves the way I make oatmeal. So
yeah,
and then I give her the toast with it. So she love that. But if it ain't that, she's not the typical breakfast person either. She like, nah, I'm not
yeah.
I'm not with it.
Yeah. See, I don't normally eat breakfast in the morning because I used to work early in the morning, so I don't like to be sluggish when I'm at work. So I never really ate breakfast like that.
Oh, yeah. People can eat a sandwich or something, and all of a sudden now they got the itis.
Yeah, I anytime I eat, I always get a little sluggish, so I don't normally eat
I,
breakfast. I would
I
go to
was
like an IHOP at like 9, 10 o'clock at night and order a breakfast meal instead of order a regular dinner.
I remember when I used to work for this warehouse, I would have to be to work 6:30 in the morning, and I would have to leave a certain time because you know how trains are. And I used to want to try. I remember one time I tried to get up and I made pancakes. It was about 4 some in the morning. I was like, yeah, at least about 5. I gotta walk out of here and get to work. D free, that was the worst decision I could have ever made.
Yeah.
Because even on the way going to work and got to work, I was still feeling a little out of it. And I said, yo, thank God I had about 30 minutes, I think, until I had to clock in. I was like, man, I'm about to go to sleep for these 30 minutes. I'm like, I'm going to
Yeah.
sleep. I was like, because I can't do this. I'm glad I did it though. And because, you know, we used to go in this lunchroom in the morning. The TV's on, nobody's in there like that. And the people that's in there, they either on their phone or they resting, they drinking their coffee. Because I'm the type of person in the morning, I really don't like to be bothered. So when I'm at work, especially when I'm early like that, don't do too much. Here he go, this guy. Y'all make sure
Some,
y'all go check my brother D Free,
I'm
cooking
making
with
some
D Free.
pork
Cooking with
ribs.
D. Hey, cooking with D Free. Y'all got to go check him, man. Y'all ain't check my man out. Check my man's out.
I'm making
When
some
you
pork
bringing that
ribs.
back, Free?
Well, now that my team is out of the playoffs, I can start cooking on Saturdays and Sundays. I was so
Oh,
busy
yes.
getting ready for the games, I ain't really had a chance to actually put anything together. I wanted to do buffalo wings and some firecracker wings, but I just ain't been in the mood to do it because I've been so focused on doing prediction videos and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's Pitbull Cruz? He's on this. I hate my food. I have to cook it, and they family loves it. Yeah, I know, man. I'm getting tired of cooking. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna be so real with you. I get to a point where I be like, shit. So we got Pitbull Cruz on this card. Who is
yeah,
Pitbull's opponent again?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
me neither.
To be honest with you, I really don't know. I gotta look. I know I probably know who he is if I hear his name, but I didn't even hear who he was fighting. I knew they were supposed to be rematching with him and El Rayo, and then that fight fell apart. And they said Pitbull is not fighting El Rayo; he's fighting somebody else.
He's
But
not.
I never caught the person's name.
And El Rayo is fighting on Tank's card, ain't he? March 1st. Him and
Yeah, yep,
yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Matter of fact, he's fighting Antoine. Antoine did an interview yesterday on AK channel. He did a live
Oh,
interview
word?
yesterday. Yeah, on AK channel yesterday. Let's talk
Okay.
sports. Let's talk sports. He
Yeah,
did a
yeah,
live
yeah, yeah,
interview
yeah, yeah.
yesterday.
Y'all go subscribe to my brother AK, man, Apostle, man. Go subscribe to him, man. Great brother over there, man. I'm sure at some point I'll see him out here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because Pitbull, they had this theory that it was going to be him and Ryan Garcia, right? And then it was Devin versus Ramirez, and I'm like, okay, Pitbull and Ryan. I'm like, what? But then that quickly went out the window, and next thing you know, I look up and it's Ryan and Rolly. I said, man, what the hell is going on here?
Well, I mean, if you paid attention, you could have predict that Pitbull wasn't going to fight Ryan because that fight is supposed to be in May. Pitbull is fighting on the first. That means March, April. He only had 3 months to get ready
Yeah,
for the next fight.
yeah,
So I'm like, nah, he's not gonna fight February and then turn around and fight again in May. Nah, not no top. I mean, we're not. I ain't gonna say top level opponent, but Ryan Garcia is not a regular opponent. You can't just say, okay, you know what? I had a fight last month. I ain't really got to get ready for this fight. I can have another fight real quick with Ryan. Nah,
yeah.
that's not an opponent that you can just jump in the ring with without having a actual training camp.
Yeah.
And then that fight was supposed to be a catchweight at 144. So that means Pitbull
Yeah.
had to put on more weight for that fight because he
Man,
moved up from 35 to fight at
Pitbull would have been
140.
out. Pitbull would have been out here looking like somebody baby mother. Crazy.
Yeah, Pitbull would have been looking like Clarence right now.
Hey, look, don't
About
look, bro. Look, you ain't going
about 8 months pregnant.
smash that like button, y'all. Please like, share, subscribe, and ignore this fool that's on the other side of the screen. Please.
Pitbull would have been sitting here looking like daggone Thomas from the Bronx.
No, nah, you ain't gonna go, man. You ain't gonna do. Hey, you ain't gonna be doing that to my man. TD Sports Talk, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, yo. This dude right here, man. This guy, Ryan and Rolly better pull up the same tiny car together, two clouds. Yeah, man. I'm interested in that for some reason, man. And I'm never interested in nothing that Ryan got going on. Rolly's not everybody's favorite, but usually I'm not really entertained. For some reason, I'm like, this.
It's gonna be a good fight because I think Rolly might end up getting knocked out, but he very well could knock out Ryan because he does have a big punch. But
You know what's so crazy is
he
Rolly comes to
genuinely
fight
Ryan.
though. Yeah, and Rolly comes to fight. Despite if people don't like the way he fighting, he comes to fight.
Yeah,
He come to fight.
He's gonna fight Ryan. He don't like Ryan, and it's gonna be a fight.
They supposed to be doing that press conference. That's why I got to pay attention because they kept saying Times Square. So I said, oh, they must be doing the press conference. If they saying Times Square, then I know exactly where they're going to do the press conference at. Palladium, because that's what they do when they come down here. Unless they do it Times Square outside, because maybe the weather will be warm in May. Maybe they know something we don't know. But if they do a press conference like that and it's the middle of Times Square, because they didn't say exactly. So if you say in Times Square, I'm thinking, okay, maybe the weather will be warm. They want to do it there. D-Free, you got to come up to New York if they do it, man.
Man, I'm not coming up there to see no special ed kids.
Jesus Christ, man.
I gotta deal with enough clowns down here when I go to work.
So they're going to make us interested in the fight. I got run. Yeah, it is wild, man. That is wild. Yeah, that is wild.
You got a special ed kid, and then you got one that has I don't know if that man going through PSD or if he's going through depression. I don't know what that man identical crisis. I don't know what that man wrong with Ryan.
Listen, that dude might as well go start in he might have told you a long time ago, he might as well go start in the new 90210. That's what he need to go do. Go be the new Slater. Go be the new Slater and Saved by the Bell or some shit.
90210. No, that and not 90210. They need to go do East LA 90210. It'd be Ryan Garcia, Rolly, Pitbull Cruz, and I got to think of another one that's from that area.
Oh Lord.
That's what they need to do.
I don't know. I can't think of another one. He said two special kids. Yeah, listen, man. I'ma see it though. When they make it happen, I'ma watch it. And when it's a press conference for it, oh, you better believe I'll be there for it. Oh, believe that's gonna be some content like a mother, and it's gonna be funny too, because you already can't understand nothing that
Rolly
man says.
No,
You can't.
that man Rolly. Oh my God! When that nigga said that nigga Tank Davis head is like I didn't know if he was saying a chihuahua or a a daggone what's the little koala bear. I didn't know
Yeah.
what the man was trying to say. Dog, I was like, dog, what? That nigga Tank looked at him. He was like, what? Tank was like, Tank couldn't even get offended or mad because he didn't even understand what he
You
said.
didn't understand. You can't get offended when you don't understand what the hell somebody's saying. You could get upset because you don't understand what they're saying because you trying to figure out what is you talking about, bro? Like you're not making no sense right now. You sound crazy.
Right. That nigga Tank was like, what?
And listen, and even though Tank sound like the way he sounds sometimes when he talk, but you can still understand what he's saying. When he got to sit there and try to figure out what you saying, that's a problem.
Yeah.
He got to
That
go.
joint.
What did he say? But Rolly's entertaining. Oh, he's entertaining. He's
Yeah,
entertaining. And
he's
you're gonna
entertaining.
laugh at him. You're going to laugh at him. But one thing, when he get in that ring, he comes to fight.
Yeah. I wish he would have came to fight Pitbull because he got his head smacked all around that ring.
I think he didn't take Pitbull serious enough. I'm not gonna say he didn't train, but I just don't think he took Pitbull serious enough. You know what I mean? And I wasn't expecting that to happen because I was stuck like, oh shit, he just ran through him like, god damn. You know what? It was so bad where if you look at Rolly's face, he seemed a little confused. Like, yo, what just happened?
I'm gonna tell you when you know Rolly is getting hurt. This is how you know Rolly's getting hurt in the fight. When that dude start rubbing his nose a lot with his glove,
Yeah.
Rolly's done for. He's done. He's about to get knocked out. Every time
And
that
then
nigga come,
you see the look in his eye. You see the look in his eye, and it's like, yeah, he's not. His body's here, but his mind is. I don't know where his mind is at. His mind is somewhere in Walt Disney World. I said, damn, man,
that
come on
man,
back.
that man Rolly start looking like P Diddy was looking at Miami when they invaded his house. Be
Yo,
sitting
here this nigga go,
walking
man.
around
Here you go.
glass eyes.
Knock it off.
He just be
Yeah,
walking around glass eyes.
Rolly versus Ryan press conference is going to be entertaining. Yeah, it's going to be entertaining because much as I don't like him, Ryan going to talk, but so is Rolly. And when it's time for a face off, and it's time for a weigh in, and they get in each other's faces, somebody's going to push somebody, and it's going to be on.
That's what I
It's going
want
to
to
be
see.
on.
I want to see the face off. That shit gonna be
When they
funny.
do the face off, and I'm not even just talking about the first press conference. When it gets to the weigh in, woo! And the fight's supposed to take place in New York, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so I don't think they're just doing the press conference here. The fight supposedly actually happened here a lot. Yo, this is so crazy though. This is so crazy, free. And I know we're gonna get back to Saturday's fight, y'all. I'm sorry, but this is we just chopping it up right now. Ain't it crazy how they have Devin and Ryan on the same card?
That was done purposely.
Boy, do you understand what's gonna happen when both sides be in the same building or even have to be on the same stage for a press conference? Man, shit gonna get nasty. It's gonna get
Yeah,
nasty.
that was done purposely because they trying to get everybody ready for the Ryan and Devin rematch. Because that's the stipulations of this fight. Ryan gets past Rolly,
Versus Every Donald.
Devin gets
Swing
past
on the
his
food.
opponent. Devin gets past Jose Ramirez. Ryan gets past Rolly. Then they're gonna have their rematch. That was
Yeah.
that's the
Do it like
stipulations for this
Riddick
fight.
Bowe and Larry Donald swing on the fool. Yeah, they won't do it now. Before you used to be able to get in each other's faces. Like now, you got all this extra ass security all up on you. You can't breathe. It'd be too much. But I understand why they have to have the security because we can't have nobody getting hurt, and and people are liable to get hurt. Not just the fighters, but both teams, and you mess up a bag. Most importantly, you mess up yourself. But
With some bacon.
to have all these guys on the same card and the fight goes down in May in New York, If that's what they doing for real, well, no, I don't think the fight goes down in May. D Free, I think is it just the press conference? I think they were
No,
saying.
the fight is in May.
Okay, so hey, listen, we ain't gonna worry about it now, y'all, because it's not really. But as we get closer, though, I
Yeah,
might want to start saving your money.
the fight is in May because Ryan can't come back until after April. He can't actually have a fight until after April.
He's gonna. You know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be a lot of altercations in May. When they fought the first time, his fans, Ryan fans here, because he got
Mm-hmm.
fans here, out of control. I remember being in the Palladium for the press conference, and
No,
there was a whole group.
you know
But
what's funny? Ryan got more fans in New York than daggone T.O. do.
that's a fact. Rolly got fans here.
Yeah, he do.
Believe it or not,
Yeah, he do.
believe it or not, he ain't got a shit for, but believe he got fans here. But that's ain't that crazy though? If you supposed to be from this city, how does people from out of town shine over you? Shit
That's
crazy.
because that's because he's not from no daggone Brooklyn. His father is, but he's not.
Nah,
He's
I
from
want to hear
Florida.
about running, starting, testing before anything. Yeah, I want to
That
do. Yeah. CJ Rich, you right.
that man T.O.'s from Florida. His father from Brooklyn.
You can hear it in his father. You can
Huh?
hear it in T.O. You can hear it in T.O. Polyfar's spending some time in New York, but not being from New York. Because you can spend time in New York, but that don't mean you from New York. You know what I'm saying? There's people where, yeah, my pops is from here, my grandparents is from here. I've been here to visit. You know what I mean? And you just caught on the New York language
I
talking. That
mean
was it. That don't make you from it.
that that's
Fans.
that
Well,
that's similar. That's similar to Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach, he's not from DC. He was born in DC, but he was raised in Maryland. He lived in Maryland. He's from Upper Marlboro, but his family is from DC. But
oh, okay. I didn't know that. I never done much of my homework on him. I didn't. Far as that part, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah, Lamont is not from DC. But like I said,
Oh, okay.
He was
Y'all
born
got a
there,
lot
but
of. You know what? In that DC and Maryland area, y'all got too much going on, boy. Y'all had the Peterson brothers. Y'all got too much shit going on when it comes to that Maryland and DC area. Jesus, y'all got
yeah,
fighters coming out the damn. Jesus, I'm just sitting here thinking about it like, damn, Maryland and DC got hella fighters, hella
yeah, that's
fighters,
why.
man.
Like
Shit.
a lot of people, like Lamont is from DC. I'm like, nah, actually, he's really not.
Well,
He's
that's how
from
they gonna look at it.
yeah,
There's some, yeah, that they gonna look at it, but the truth is the truth. Ryan fans want to sleep with him. It's just weird. Listen, when we did the first Devin and Ryan press conference, y'all don't even understand what we went through because only thing y'all see is what y'all see on camera. When them cameras go off, matter of fact, during the press conference, if you listen clearly how when Bernard Hopkins first walked on stage and he had to stop talking because people in the back, the fans, his fans, kept doing the most. And then when they cut the camera off, they kept they came from around the corner talking about where's the Devin Haney team. I said, man, y'all don't sit y'all asses down, y'all gonna get y'all dumb asses arrested. What y'all gonna do?
yeah.
So this time around in May, it's gonna be even worse. I don't know if they'll open it up to the fans this time. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. If the weather's nice enough in May, I don't know how they're going to do this. Don't know how they're gonna do this.
Oh,
But
the weather gonna be nice. You ain't gotta worry about that.
because
The
you know
weather
why?
is
You
nice.
know why I said that, D Free? Because I know this, right? Everybody thinks when May come is summertime shorts. And there's been time in May where the weather been fucking cold. And you like, why am I still out here with a sweater and jeans? And it's May 22nd. I know it ain't summer, but damn. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
no, it's gonna be nice because it's already starting to get into the 50s now. Like today is supposed to be like 48, 49. 49. Yesterday it was 50.
You know how I know it was nice free? You know when it's nice? You know how you know it's nice free? When you start hearing dudes up and down the street in the back on their bikes, on their dirt bikes.
Yep.
I said, oh shit. And last night, people were hanging out in front of the building. I said, yeah, when it get like that, it ain't that cold.
Yeah,
See, what y'all call cold, what y'all call cold where y'all live at, when it's 45 or 48, y'all like it's cold, that's damn near. Not summertime, but that's all right to us, because it get cold out here.
Yeah. Yeah, anything below 40 is cold to me.
Yeah.
But when it start getting in the 50s, I'm like, okay, it's getting nice outside.
Like when it get to 50 or 55, everybody's like, oh man, it's a nice day today. That's when people want to damn near take their jackets off. Everybody ready to go out and party. It's warm outside today. Don't let it be 55 at night. They'll treat it like it's summer. 55 and it be summer for them. You'll see people outside with no jackets, sweaters and jeans. But this is gonna be great in May, man. Let's see what happens, man. I think for all, we're gonna have a great year. It's gonna be a great year. We just have to be patient. As far as this week, even with the Stephen Fulton, even with that fight, him and Figueroa, we have, what was that, 2021? Here it is. We back at it again.
2022.
Oh damn. Well,
no. I'm sorry. It was 2021. 2022 was when he fought Monster Inoue.
Visit Chicago.
2021. Yeah, it was 2021.
Road trip when the hot. Hell no, I'm good, CJ. I ain't going to no damn Chicago now when it's cold. Shit, I would love to visit Chi-Town, but I damn sure ain't going while it's cold. And when I do go, I know what. When I do go, I ain't going to Little Dirt in them hood. I ain't going to Keith Cheap. I just want to go and just go where I know they got boxing gyms in Chicago. I like to stop over there. I like to see where Michael Jordan's statue was at. And I want to eat their pizza out there because I heard it was pretty good. And then I want to get the hell out of Illinois, respectfully.
No, if I go to Chicago, I'm not going no further than the Chicago Bulls Stadium. That's as far as I go.
Let's go see what Lil Dirt and Keith Chief in them is from. Man, I don't want to do none of that, player. No disrespect. I don't want to do none of that. I'm good.
I'm definitely not going to O Block. Nowhere near O Block. No sir.
That's like dudes come to New York.
I know me. The way I dress, they're gonna think I'm from somebody's hood. I'm like, no, I'm not even from around here.
When dudes come to New York, the first thing they go is, C, take me to Queensbridge. Take me to Marcy where Jay from. Take me to what's that where Wu-Tang from? I want to go to where Ghostface is from. Your ass would be Ghost going over there. Hell no. You'd be Ghost.
You go over there where Ghostface from, you gonna be Ghostface.
You gonna be Ghost. I want to see where Method Man used to stay. Oh, you want to go to Park Hill? No, you don't, sir. No, you don't. You out your mind. You out your mind. Listen, you got to remember, without a car, the only way you get across that island is on a boat called a ferry. Your ass won't make it back in time. You crazy? No, sir. Their deep dish pizza is great. Yeah, well, Jeff, one day I'm going to find out. But what I'm not going to find out, I don't care about their weather. And like D Free said, I ain't going to no fucking O Block. That I ain't doing. Please believe that.
I'm not getting out, not near Subway, nigga. Put me in a daggone Lyft or Uber and take me directly to the restaurant and back to my hotel. I'm not even walking nowhere.
I know Chicago got boxing gyms because they do box down there. I like to stop it. That's the only thing. Listen, when I go from city to city, my main thing I want to do is stop at these cities. Like my mentor, the guy who mentors me. When he goes on vacation, he's a big baseball fan. So what he does is he goes and visits different baseball stadiums in different parts of the world. I would love to go to different boxing gyms in different parts of the world. But far as going, I heard that Kanye West is from over here. I heard this guy, man, I don't care nothing about none of that shit. That's good. Cool. I'm out. I'm not with none of that shit. Every part of the world has a hood.
They're not that big of a legend for me to be worried about where they from. Okay. They from there. Oh, bet. All right.
I went to LL Cool J hood. I said, "Ooh, shit,
No, I'm not. I'm not going
shit."
to daggone. I'm not going to daggone. Wale's hood, and Wale ain't from no dangerous hood. But I'm not going to his hood. I don't want to go to nobody's hood.
I'm going to
I
O
don't.
Block to teach boxing. Like, shit. Good luck, CJ Rich.
Yeah, you go.
Good
You go
luck.
to O Block. You go to. You go to O Block. You gonna go out there teaching boxing. They gonna teach you how to be bulletproof.
Oh
Yeah.
hell no, man.
No. See,
Shit,
the
not
thing
me,
is,
bro.
the
Hey,
thing
shout
is,
out to Chicago. That's no taking no shot. Hey, shout out to Chi-Town, shout out to the Midwest, man. But it's just certain places people need to know not just like
and
somebody from
and
out
like I
there
said,
come to
it's
New
not even.
York. You got to know where not to go when you come to New York. You can't look at New York like it's sweet out here. I could go anywhere.
And
No, the fuck you
I'm
can't.
not even talking about the guys that he's actually teaching. He could be literally going there to teach some kids how to box. It's the people that's riding through the neighborhood that you got to worry about. They might be riding through. Oh, that's one of our ops over there. And next thing you know, you in the middle of a gunfight. They don't care who out there.
Yeah, it's just certain parts of the world. You go to Newark, New Jersey. There's parts you ain't going to, player.
Yeah,
Parts you ain't going to. Parts
I'm
of
not
Philly
going.
you ain't going to. Parts of
No,
Boston you ain't going to.
they literally got a ongoing beef that's going on right now. I'm not being a part of none of that. Let me know when the beef is over.
And my thing is, I grew up already getting caught up in that neighborhood versus neighborhood shit. I'm 42 years old. I'm too damn old for that. If I can't walk through there or chill through there or stop for a second, then I don't need to be going, period.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit. All I want
Certain
is the pizza, take a picture, and get the hell up out. Yo, down here, Common used to live over. Yeah, well, he probably did, but I see what I got to go through just to go see where he lived, where he used to live, or where he from. I'm good, fam. Well,
no,
the brat used to kick it right here. I'm sure she did, player. I'm not about to go that way.
that's just like if I go to Detroit, I'm not going to 8 miles. I'm not going nowhere around it.
Oh man.
No, I'm
Oh
not going.
man.
I'm not going. I'm not going to nobody's hood.
Don't run
The
into
only
Trick.
way, the, the
Oh
only
Lord.
way, the only way I'm going to anybody's hood is if I'm going to visit my family who happens to live in that
You know
hood.
where I wouldn't go? 305, Dave County. Oh, Jesus Christ. Boy,
No,
I
I'm
knew
not
that
going
place
to.
was bad. When they showed that place on First 48, the Pork and Bean Projects, I said, oh,
Yeah, pork
Jesus
and bean
Christ.
project.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. And listen, y'all think Chicago and all these places are bad. Y'all be sleeping on Florida, especially Miami. Shit.
Go to Florida and go to Little Haiti. Little Haiti.
Does anybody how much pull up on these? Yeah, hell no. Not East Oakland. No, sir.
But
No, sir. No, sir.
but I think I think I don't know. I just have a funny feeling Brandon Figueroa is going to win this fight against Cool Boy, and it's not even going to be close.
You said Brandon Figueroa is going to win this fight against Stephen Fulton. It's not going to even be close. Let's go
Yeah,
now. We talked about it, I think, before, but let's get into it because now it's actually fight week. What is
I
some of the
think
things that you think? What is some of the things that you did that you wanted to see Brandon Figueroa do that he might have didn't do? I thought he did pretty damn good in the first fight.
no, it's not. It's not what Brandon Figueroa needs to do. Is what I think that Stephen Fulton can't do. I don't think he can keep Brandon Figueroa off of him, and I don't know if his head, if him getting knocked out is not playing a part in his head because not only did he get knocked out against Monster anyway, he came back, had a fight, and got dropped in that fight. Now he got the win, but that could still play a part in his mental because
Do you
prior
think
to
that he's going to be a little hesitant if he gets hit?
yeah, because prior to him getting in there with Monster anyway, getting stopped, he's never even been knocked down before prior to that. So not only did you got knocked out in that fight, the very next fight you got dropped. So I don't know if he's quite ready, because you got to remember that was that was his last fight at 122, and then the fight that he got dropped in was his first fight at 126. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got a feeling that I think Brandon Figueroa is going to win this fight, and it's not even going to be close.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy though. Free got a hold on. What he said? Free got a point. Able to take a punch. Yeah, that's the only thing, man. People tend to shy up when they've tasted the canvas.
I want Cool Boy to win. I just don't like what I've seen from him his last couple of fights. The last couple of fights, I didn't like what I see. Now
Yeah.
he could get in there with Brandon Figueroa and have confidence because he beat him the last time, and say, you know what,
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about him as much as I had to worry about my last two opponents. I know what he's about. I fought him already. So he could go in there and be confident and have the same outcome that he had in the last time they fought. But I just don't. I don't know. I just got a funny feeling that Brandon Figueroa going to step on the gas a little bit harder against Cool Boy in this fight.
Yeah. Um, should be a good one.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fight though. I think it's
I
gonna be a
think the
good
whole
fight.
card is gonna be great. But that main event, boy, is gonna be something special.
Like I said, the main event has potential to be the best fight of the year so far, because all of the fights that we see on the horizon, even on that card and in the cards after that we know of right now, the David versus David has the potential of being the best fight of the year. I don't know what's going to happen later on this year, but so far, out of all the cards that we know of, that has potential to being a candidate for fight of the year.
Um,
If it plays out the way we believe it's going to play out, that has the
is there a rematch? Is there a clause in this?
huh?
Is there a rematch clause? That's the
I
question that
don't
I
think
want to
so.
know.
I don't think so, because neither one of them have a title. They have the interim title. I think David
Oh,
Benavidez got
okay,
the
okay,
interim title, but I
okay.
don't think neither one of them has the actual title because they have 175. So
I think if it's not a rematch, I think it eventually will be. I guess when they get titles, I can't see them just doing it one and done.
unless one of them get knocked out badly,
Oh
I
Lord
can
Jesus.
yeah, one of them get knocked out badly. I can see it being one and done, and they never revisit that fight again. I can see it happening because
Uh,
we don't get a lot of rematches nowadays.
no. Just to hear them say Devin and Ryan kind of surprised me. You know, just
Yeah,
hearing that, I was like, okay, we're gonna entertain this again. All right, let's go. Let's see where we're going with this.
yeah,
Um,
we don't nowadays we don't get a lot of rematches.
uh,
We get some, but it's
but
usually on the lower level.
because now what makes this so anxious, what makes me so anxious also to see this is not just so I can see who wins this week, but will it lead up to who wins on the 22nd of February? You know, Better Beef, Bivol. I'm thinking that right now, like, let's get it popping.
What in a perfect world, what would make sense to me? The winner of David Benavidez fights the winner of Arthur versus Bivol, and
Yes.
the two losers fight.
My thing is, how long do you think Better Beef has? You know, he is up there in age. How many more fights you think he has left in him? I mean, geez, the man's older than Canelo. It's got to be, what,
Um,
39, 40?
well, I mean, we saw Bernard Hopkins fight until he was what 45, 50. We saw George Foreman come back and fight till he was 50.
I don't know. Bernard was like an alien. That's why they called him. I don't know. It was something different about him, man.
I mean, if you say Bernard is like an alien, I think Arthur is more of an alien than Bernard.
Yeah. So
I mean, I don't see Arthur showing any signs of being old. He hasn't really shown any signs of being old.
So let's say Benavidez is victorious Saturday. Let's say he is. And Bivol is victorious against Arthur if that happens.
Bivol ain't gonna be no damn victorious against Arthur.
All right, fine. Then we'll say Arthur then, because that's what the world want to see anyway.
I mean, we only could go. I mean, with that fight, we could only go by what we saw the last fight. Arthur won. We know what the outcome of the last fight was.
But I'm afraid of Bivol's probably saying, even though I won, better be saying I won, but I don't, if he goes back and he watches that fight, he's probably like, shit, I got to make some changes because that guy could have got me out of there. So I think he's probably going to come back 10 times more stronger this time. Better be, man. And I like both of them, man. It's going to be a great one, February 22nd. If y'all ain't watching that, I don't know what y'all doing.
I mean, Bivol is a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but he just can't beat Bivol. I mean, he can't beat Arthur. Arthur is a different breed of a fighter.
Yeah, well, everybody has their dance partner. Yeah, everybody has their dance partner. Yeah.
I don't see nobody at 75 beating Arthur. I don't care who it is. I don't see nobody beating him. And like I said, at 168, I didn't see anybody beating David Morrell. But at 175, I don't see nobody beating Arthur.
I'm trying to figure out how, if it happens, how does a Benavidez and Arthur fight go? That would be fucking bananas.
I think it goes all bad for David Benavidez.
Damn.
I think it goes all bad for David Benavidez because he had issues with the guy that Arthur knocked out, and that dude ain't the same breed of a fighter as Arthur. He's a tough guy, but he ain't the same breed of fighter as Arthur.
I'll tell you what, Arthur work ethic is crazy though. The way he trains is like, that shit is not normal.
Well, it's normal for Russian fighters because a lot of those Russian fighters train like that. A lot of them. Because
like this man lift weights.
I'm gonna tell you how you know that's how a lot of Russian fighters fight. I mean, train. Remember Rocky IV when he fought Drago?
Yeah.
That's how he was training.
I seen a video the other day where Arthur was lifting these weights. These shits was like, I can't even say how much they weigh, but you could tell he was heavy because you could look at the way he was, but and I'm looking at him like, damn, this dude is, damn. One puncher, he could sleep you.
Yeah, but that's what I say. He's a different breed. I don't see nobody at 75 beating him. In order for him to lose, he would probably have to move to like cruiserweight or heavyweight for him to lose. I don't see nobody at 75 beating him.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, I don't see nobody at cruiserweight beating him. To be honest with you,
ain't nothing popping at cruiserweight for real, man.
I mean, Jao Obata, he's a good fighter, but I don't think he beats Arthur. He's a good fighter though, but I don't think he beats Arthur.
I'm surprised that weight still exists. Nothing be popping at that weight. I'm surprised that weight still exists. Because when you really look at it, it'd be like, what's going on here, man? It ain't shit going on here, man.
I mean, you get like one or two fighters out of cruiserweight. Right now, the two biggest names at cruiserweight is Jao Obata and Zordo. Those are the two biggest names.
Oh, shit, I forgot about Zordo. I forgot. He was a light heavyweight at one time too, right?
Yeah, he lost to Bivol, and he moved up to cruiserweight once he lost to Bivol.
He said, I'm out of here.
Yeah. He lost to Bivol and moved up to cruiserweight.
Come on back, Zerto. Come on back.
And
We
see,
got some for you.
and
Come on back.
that's another reason why I don't know if David Benavidez beat Bivol or Arthur, because Zotto fight a similar style to David Benavidez. He throw a lot of shots and he come forward. Now, I think David Benavidez is a better fighter than Zotto, but they fight a similar style. Well, that's why I don't think David Benavidez beat neither one of those guys.
Well, he's destined to find out, because he's not going to get the fight that everybody wants to see him in. And I think because we focus, not we, but people focus too much on this whole shit with him and Canelo, and I'm like, let it go. There's so much other great fights out there. And
yeah,
one thing
that's
about
true,
it,
Josh Sanders. That's true,
What?
Josh Sanders. He said, imagine if Butterby loaded up on his shot, it would end up bad. And that's the thing. Arthur don't load up on his punches. He just throw punches. He don't load up on punches. If he actually load up and threw it with all his might on one shot and it connect, that dude 9 times out of 10 probably gonna be in a coma. 9 times out of 10, he probably gonna be in a coma. Cause I never seen him actually load up on a shot. I've never seen him load up on a shot.
Yeah. That could be you might be on to something, Josh. Might be on to something. He might have to do it in this fight though. Zaz might have to load up.
Nah, he hurt Bivol with a regular jab. And Bivol
Yeah,
like,
what I'm saying.
I'm not throwing no more punches.
Just slow his ass down, because Bivol gonna try to come at him. He gonna try to come this fight.
And he gonna get knocked out.
He gonna try to come this way. He gonna be like, you motherfucker. I let you get away the first time. He might have to load. I'm sorry. I hate to see it happen to people, but he might have to load up on his ass.
No, if he ain't gonna load up on him, he's gonna catch him with a shot. And if Bivol tries to throw more punches, he's gonna leave himself open to get caught with a big shot. It's not even gonna be a load up shot. It's just gonna be a shot that's a big punch coming from Arthur, and Bivol gonna be on his back. He's gonna get stopped.
Stop throwing punches the last 2 rounds. I watched
Yeah,
closely. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and actually. You know what? I'm actually
one shot.
I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm gonna go back and watch it today.
Go back and watch it. He hit that man with one shot. I think it was like.
Even though I watched it the first time, I want to go back and watch it, because some of y'all don't go back and y'all watch something one time, but then y'all really don't watch it. You got some people who only need to watch the fight one time and they understand it. Sometimes we might overlook something. Me, I'm gonna go back and watch it again. For some reason though, I don't see this going 12 rounds, and I might be wrong, but I just have a feeling somebody's either going to get stopped or they're going to get hit with something that they can't recover from. I just see it coming.
Well, I tell you
what, might be wrong.
If it doesn't go 12 rounds, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be Bivol that's going to be the one that's getting knocked out.
Damn.
I haven't seen Arthur hurt. I seen him get caught with a shot, but I never seen him hurt.
Nothing bothers that man. You remember when he fought Marcus Brown? It wasn't Marcus Brown, but that man had that blood and shit. That man was still willing to fight. I said, that's a dangerous dude. Dudes see blood like that, they usually be ready to tap out and be like, hell no. That man wanted to still keep fighting. That's a dangerous person. Going to sleep by 9, 10.
That man, Arthur hit Bivol with a shot. I think it was like the 9th or the 10th round. This man, Bivol, literally took 2 steps back and went into a high guard and then throw another punch. He took like 2 steps back and was like, nah, I'm not throwing nothing else. That man literally went in a high guard and didn't throw another punch for the rest of that damn round.
First fight was close to the time Bivol gets the decision more active. Yeah. He's dangerous though, bro.
Bivol
I'm
ain't
saying,
getting no decision. Bivol gonna come out there and try to step on the gas and gonna go to sleep. He ain't getting no
yeah, I
decision.
don't think it's going 12 rounds, man. It ain't going 12 rounds. I'll be
The man, if you
surprised if
listen to
it
the
does.
man, if you listen to the man interview after the fight, he said, "Man, I could have did a lot more. I felt like I should have did a lot more." That man is gonna try to step on the gas and he's gonna go to sleep.
I mean, if it goes 12 rounds, I'm not mad. I just feel like it ain't though. Somebody back gonna
That
touch
fight was
that
close.
canvas.
It was close up until Bivol got hit with a shot. Once he got hit with that shot, it was not close anymore. That man got caught. He was like, "Nope." He did a Jamel Charlo. That man said, "Nope, you will not have me on a meme. I am not throwing no more punches."
Better be going to people body early. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he just might. He might, Josh. It's gonna be a great one, 22nd of February. If y'all ain't watching that, then I don't know what to tell you. Just don't come up. Don't come up on nobody's show complaining.
I told y'all the last time that Bivol wasn't going to be Arthur. You got to knock that man out. You're not going to beat him on the scorecards. Bivol was lucky that he made it to the 12th round. It ain't gonna happen again. It ain't gonna happen again. Hey, who knows? Arthur might step on the gas. He might say, "You know what? This man went 12 rounds. We're not going 12 rounds again."
But this is what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. I said he might he might put his all into it this time and be like, "Man, I'm not about to play with you, because if it gets to the championship rounds and you still in here with me, we got a problem."
Yeah, Arthur might step on the gas because Arthur like, "Hold up, with me." Yeah, I gotta correct that one. I gotta correct that.
I could see it being the 7th or 8th round, and I could see it being the 7th or 8th round and him getting hit to the body or getting hit with something that just freezes him up, and he can't continue.
Like we looking at Bivol, like Bivol got to change up his game plan and do something different. We forgetting Arthur's in this fight too. Arthur might have saw that damn fight and said, "You know what, man, let me get this dude up out of here. I gotta stop playing with my food."
Yeah, man, he's Arthur's definitely the truth. I like both of them. I so in this one I can't even go for anybody, man. I can only voice my opinion, but I'm damn sure gonna sit back on this one and just enjoy it, man. I'm glad to see that he got it back. You know, like D Free said, we don't get rematches back like that, but here it is. We got this.
Hey, I call Arthur the Terminator. You say it make it sound like he's the Terminator. That's what I call him. I call him the Terminator.
He calls him the Terminator.
I call him the Terminator.
People gotta pay child support now. We should all be.
That's been his nickname for me for a while now. I've been called Arthur the Terminator.
That division.
That man Arthur just walks straight through everybody.
I don't know what they're gonna do after this. You know, it ain't like they got 3-4 more years in the game. I know Bivol's not that old, but still. You know what I mean?
Bivol is what 30, 34, 35?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bivol like 34, 35. He not a young dude neither.
No, that's what I'm saying. Who knows what he want to do? Who's to say? Check this out, right? And I'm not saying this will happen, but you have to look at it like this: expect the unexpected. Who's to say Bivol going? I already know what
you're about to say, but go ahead.
Oh, about if he lose, what if he say that's it?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. If he get knocked out, he might say Bivol might get knocked out and be like, "You know what? I'm done."
Because you know what it is? When that happens, you know the fucked up thing about losing? Not just because people don't respect you no more. Now everybody think they can whoop your ass.
Yep.
Everybody start thinking they can whoop your ass. Give me Bivol.
No, Bivol, I guarantee you this. Bivol get knocked out, Canelo can say, "Yeah, we can have that fight at 75 now."
Oh, man, this dude. Oh, man, this dude, man.
Or, actually, Canelo might say, "You know what? Come on down to 68. You can have it at 68."
Oh, now you're going to drain
by Arthur. You can come down to 68. I'll fight you at 68.
No. Nah, so he can come whoop up on, so he can go whoop up on him. Hell no, man.
Nah,
Tell you,
I
man.
just
Nah.
yeah.
Yeah, listen. Pride don't mean nothing when you in that ring sleep. You get put to sleep. Shit. You got to start
Okay.
thinking about yourself, your career, your future, your family. Because I'm telling you,
That
you
man
can't.
going he gonna get hit so hard he gonna fall asleep, and we're automatically gonna see a little video of Bibble. This is his life, and it's gonna show from the beginning to the end of his
You ain't shit.
That's what he gonna be dreaming about when he sleep. He gonna be like, "This is my life," and he gonna dream about from when he first started boxing all the way up to where he got knocked out. And they're gonna show
Y'all
that
see
shit on the
D.
big screen. They're gonna show that shit on the big screen.
Y'all, you see, this is why y'all can't talk to D Free. This dude right here, B. This guy, man. This guy right here. This guy right here will make you not even want to watch the damn fight. Now you'll have all type of things going through your head. Like, damn, I hope you don't get knocked out. I hope you don't get knocked out. Nigga go in there and get stretched. Sheesh. Better be got that kind of power that make you want to change your profession. Yeah, he do though. He do though.
Hey,
He's strong as hell.
You saw what happened to daggone Frank Martin. Frank Martin got knocked out by Tank Davis. We ain't heard from Frank Martin. What we saw from Frank Martin after he got knocked out with Tank Davis, this nigga was about to fight some dude in the street.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, because the dude was fucking with him about the knockout.
That nigga said, "What, nigga? I whoop your ass, bitch! I whoop your ass, bitch!"
Yeah, some dude stepped in him and was messing with him. Some dude stepped in him and was messing with him about the knockout. And you know how that is when that happened. You like, no, you ain't. I'm still a fighter. Don't get it twisted.
This nigga said, "Man, fuck the professional records. I'm about to whoop your ass on the street. I don't care about my professional career. I'm about to whoop your ass. I might can't beat them, but I can beat your ass, goddammit."
Man, look. That's why when you in that life, man, you can't just be like, I don't want to say you can't go enjoy it. You can't just be around everybody because somebody going taunt you. They're gonna do it. Frank, you finally waking up? It's good to see you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You like just waking up. What you talking about?
You saw what happened to Devin Haney at the daggone county fair. That nigga was like, "What? You said what about Ryan? Shut up." Them niggas be crashing out. They get teased. Them niggas crash out.
Yo,
niggas,
I'm guaranteeing you. That's the tough thing. But you gotta understand. Once you decide to be a part of this sport, what do you do? I think a lot of fighters live this life, even with amateurs. They live this life of everything is good when you win it. The same people that you knocking out, they get made in front of too. But you can never think for 1 second that's not going to happen to you. I can only imagine what Roy Jones went through after Tarver. I mean, look at it. Fat Joe. Even Roy Jones was forced to lean back. Oh, that shit was a bad.
You saw what happened to Fat Joe after that. His ass leaned back.
Hey. He said, we in New York. We doing the New York shit. You know, me, Ja Rule's album release party. He said, I go to the back. This motherfucker standing in the dark.
That nigga Fat Joe was like, I didn't even mean it like that, dog. It was just a rhyme that I was doing. I didn't even mean it like that.
He said, now you talking to a real fighting person, rather winning or losing, so I know the angle. He said, I had no choice but to run up on him and grab his hands. Because he said, yo, he could have still. What the fuck? Probably ain't trying no one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, the same way you knock somebody out, they get made in front of, you just got to know it can happen to you. It's just something that, but if you know what my thing is, even though it'll never stop, when that happens, I don't want to be out in public, bro. I'm not saying to shelter myself in the house, but I'm not going everywhere because I know for sure there's going to be somebody, there's going to be somebody that fuck with you.
You saw what AJ did. I mean, what EJ did. That nigga EJ got beat up by Bud Crawford. Man, we didn't see EJ for months.
I ain't even know if the man. I ain't know how EJ was doing. I was trying to call some people in Texas, like, yo, Y'all be in this gym with him. Has anybody seen him? He Gucci?
No, because that man wasn't in the country. That man left the country. He went straight on vacation. He said, I'm not coming back until my face healed and some more. That man was gone. That man went to his ranch. That's why he bought a ranch. He went to his ranch, let his swelling come down, and then he left the country.
Yeah. You got to deal with the good, the bad, the ugly, and the disrespectful in this sport. It just happens. I'm sure Fulton had to go through it after getting knocked out by Inoue. Who knows if he was in Philly or outside of Philly and somebody had something smart to say, you let that China boy knock you out. You know, people are ignorant. People are very ignorant.
I'm going to tell you, Stephen Fulton got knocked out by Inoue. We didn't see Stephen Fulton for like 7 months. The next time we saw Stephen Fulton, he was standing in front of a Bentley. That man was like, I got paid. I got paid.
I mean,
that man was standing in front of a Bentley. You ain't see that man for like 7 months.
I wasn't expecting to see AJ so fast after the bar then slumped him, but you turned around and he was up and moving. Over there doing the face-off with Martin Bakole. I said, man, sit your ass down, man.
He's gonna do a face-off with Martin Bakole if you want to. You thought you got knocked out with Dagon Dubois. Martin Bakole is the same dude that knocked Dubois out in sparring.
Man,
he knocked that nigga out in sparring, the same nigga that knocked you out in a professional fight. He knocked that nigga out in sparring.
That's the wrong dude to be going to face off with. You putting your fists up, man. Look, sit your ass down. That ain't what you want. That right there don't even make no sense.
That nigga literally gonna be face down, ass up. I'm
gonna keep it 100 with you. As much as people don't want to see this, you better off getting in Wilder's face. No, stay away from Martin.
He get in there with Martin if he want to. He literally gonna be face down, ass up. That nigga gonna be sleep.
He said face down, ass up.
That nigga gonna be sleep.
Oh, man.
You saw what happened to Big Baby? That nigga Big Baby got up looking like he got up looking like Adrian Bona in the Madonna fight. That nigga Big Baby was getting knocked all around the ring.
What's worse than you, a knockout or a stoppage? And somebody talked about this the other day. They said that
what's worse is a stoppage. A knockout, nigga hit me one time, let me go to sleep. Don't just keep whooping my ass. Don't just keep whooping my ass to make me quit or make somebody throw the towel in. I'd rather you just go ahead and hit me with one shot.
Would you rather have seen? So you rather have seen you rather seen Earl Spence got Terrence knock him out? I knew that wasn't gonna happen though.
It would have been better if he just got knocked out, because with a one-punch knockout, you could say, oh, he caught me with a lucky punch. When you get your ass whooped and they end up stopping the fight, nigga, you got your ass whooped. You can't say he caught you with a lucky punch. He whooped your ass. He whooped your ass so bad that they had to stop the fight because he whooped your ass so bad.
When the bar stopped Jarrell Miller,
I'll put it this way. A knockout is like taking a gunshot to the head. Ass whooping is like you in a daggone deep end of the pool and you drowning. You need the lifeguard to jump in and save your ass. When you take one shot to the head, you out of your misery. You ain't got to worry about it no more. You don't feel no pain.
I don't want nothing where I suffered before I died.
Yeah.
Just let me go, bro. Let me go, bro.
You sitting there in the deep end drowning. You need somebody to help you. You take a gunshot to the head. You don't feel no pain. You just out of there.
You out of here, baby.
Nothing.
Hasta la vista. Yeah. For a lot of these guys, and then they have to deal with people taunting them.
The only thing that might be better than a stoppage is you just getting beat up for 12 rounds and you make it to the last bell. Like
Yeah.
what happened with Devin Haney? He didn't get beat up every round, but he got dropped multiple times. But he made it to the last bell. Now with Earl Spence got beat up every round except for maybe the first round. Every round after the first round, he got beat up.
You know what's so funny?
He didn't make it to the last bell.
These fighters, when they get into these social media beefs, you know, they always bring their fights up. You got stopped. You got your ass beat too, but I went 12 straight rounds. Ain't nobody jumping to stop me.
Yeah, nobody stopped you, but guess what? It both go down the same way, a loss.
Yeah, but this is what the type of beef they be having. And I'm like, y'all don't even be in the same weight class, so why is we even doing all this? You be like 3-4 weight classes ahead of me. Yo, you know, what are we doing? Y'all be sitting there want to argue with somebody 3 or 4 weight classes ahead of you, but you won't even face the man that's right there that you need to face. But I'm going to argue with somebody that's 3 weight classes ahead of me. Like, make that make sense.
No, I'm not arguing with nobody that I know. I don't have no chance of fighting.
I'm at 35, but I'm arguing with a guy that's 54. Yo, man, I come up to 54 and see you. Man, if you don't sit your punk ass down, you ain't going up to no 54 to see that man. You going to go up there and get your ass whipped. That's what's going to happen. You better ask Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
You better stay in your lane. This is why I asked the question I asked yesterday about the whole Crawford and Canelo, because everybody keep talking about what you think and you want to see it. I'm thinking something different from y'all. I'm thinking, what are we doing?
I know what he's doing. He's catching
up. I'm like, yeah, besides that, though, is it worth it? Because what if it don't go the way people think it is? Anything could go wrong in this shit. I don't mind a man cashing out. I don't mind. I don't mind that because he is at that age.
Yeah, but well, no, it might not go the way that he think, but it's gonna go the way it might go the way a lot of other people think.
You know, a lot of other people don't know shit free. You know that as well, just as I do.
Because me personally, like I said, I think it's going to be similar to the Jermell Charlo fight. The only difference is I think Bud is going to actually fight against Canelo.
I can't see that man putting on 68, man. I just can't, man. I can see a guy doing that after retiring from fighting, and yeah, I don't train like I used to, and I don't put on some weight. But god damn, I'm not saying. I mean, anything's possible. Bud is in great shape. He's a strong dude. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Like, what are we doing?
See, it would. I would feel better with Bud fighting Canelo if he had a fight at 168. Like this fight that he's about to have, if that was at 168, I would feel better with him getting there with Canelo. But to go straight from 54 to 68, nigga, I saw how you looked in that first fight at 54. You didn't look like the Bud that looked at 140. I mean 147. You didn't look like that Bud. You had a hard time at 54 with a guy that only had 12 fights in the pro level. He only had 12 fights. You supposed to have a better ring IQ. You supposed to be the better boxer. You were supposed to look better than what you look. You had a hard time with that guy. Now you expected to go fight the best guy at 168. Not gonna end well. Not gonna end well.
You got me sitting over here thinking now, damn it.
Not gonna end well. He said, I got 5K on Bud decision.
Who?
Dog.
Who got 5K on Bud?
That's what
CJ Ricks? Holy shit.
I'm gonna put it like this. The only way Bud wins a decision over Canelo, he will have to put on a performance like Floyd Mayweather or Demetrius Bivol. If he doesn't put on a performance like that and it's a close fight, he don't get the nod. He don't get the nod over Canelo. If that's a close fight, Canelo's going to get the nod.
This fight's supposed to happen in September.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, what are we doing?
I think Bud is supposed to have a fight before this. I know Canelo will.
So,
I think
I
Bud is
know
supposed to
they're
have a
gonna
fight.
do a press tour for that. I know for sure they're gonna do a press tour, New York to LA. Oh, I will be at that press.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Bud is supposed to have a fight before this. I know Canelo will have a fight.
Well, he need to come on because September. Well, he need to because September comes right. You know, it ain't just because we in January. That don't mean September's a long way from here. Shit, you look up, it's September here. So if he is, he need to. What is he supposed to have it at? 68 or 54?
68. Oh, I mean, talking about Bud at 54. Yeah. At 54.
Come on, dog. What are we doing?
That's why I said I would feel better if he was fighting somebody at
68. I feel better. But my question is, it's not even about him having one before. It's how are you going to do it that way? Even though you don't plan on staying. I wouldn't care if you said you having one fight and you're leaving. It's different. This is why they say it's levels to this. I'm just thinking in my mind, God. And if nobody's ever seen Bud in real life, Bud is not tall. Him, Teofimo, and Canelo are the same goddamn height. I don't care what it says on TV.
They 5'8". They both short guys.
I don't care what it says on TV. I've seen all three of them in real life. So I'm just trying to think. See, Canelo gave himself more time to develop at that weight, and he might not be everybody's favorite at that weight, but he has more. Because even when he went to 68, I said, Canelo, come on, what are you doing, bro?
No,
but
Canelo,
he was able to. No.
See, the difference with Bud and Canelo is Bud is not a big frame guy.
No.
Canelo's a big frame. He has a big frame. So Bud putting on that weight, he's not going to be as comfortable as Canelo putting on that weight. It's going to take some adjustments for Bud to get used to that weight. That's why when people say, "Oh, well, Bud walks around at 170," walking around at 170 and fighting at 170 is two different things.
Two different things. You're not gonna just because you walk around in that don't mean that's what you're going in as. This is why I be like, people don't know shit.
Yeah, it's two different things.
Listen, right now,
he's not used to fighting at 170.
I weigh probably 155, 158. I walk around at that. That don't mean that's what I'm fighting in.
Nah, you probably fight at like 140.
I'll fight at like right now. If I wanted to do what they call the Ring Masters, which is it's a boxing tournament for guys my age and older, I told Sifu because we were talking about it. We had real conversation. I said, Sifu, if I did it, I have to do it at 45.
Yeah, you probably be like,
I would have to do it at
145, somewhere around there.
I said, I would have to do it at 145. I said, I wouldn't do it at 50 or 150. No, I said, it has to be. If it's not 145, I can't do it.
That's like me right now. I'm 5'10". I walk around at 195. Nigga, if I was to fight right now, I'm not fighting at cruiserweight or light heavyweight. Nigga, I'm fighting at 160. I'm losing all this weight. I'll be fighting at 160.
Oh, hell no. Your beard gonna be baggy on your face, D-Free. You have to shave that shit. You have a baggy beard. Losing all that weight.
Nah, I could walk around. I can make 160 comfortably. All it is me getting back in shape because I will cut all the fat and it will be all muscle. Like I said, when I played football, I was between 160 and 185. That's from high school all the way up to the semi-pros. Whenever I had played football from high school up to the semi-pros, the biggest I got was 185. And I got at 185 because I put on a lot of muscle because I had played corner and free safety. So I put on a lot of muscle. But my normal weight when I was playing was somewhere around 160, 165. And I was fine with that weight. But now I'll probably be somewhere around 160, 168. I wouldn't be at light heavyweight. I wouldn't be at cruiserweight. I'd be like 160, 168 at the most.
Yeah. I mean, we all gotta pick and choose, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, yo, I'm destined to be great, so I'm going to fight. I mean, but shout outs to him, man. You know, I don't want to see the brother get. Shout outs to him, man. I'm going. Hopefully, I'll speak to Bomac about it when I get a chance. But hey, shout outs to him, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, me
man.
personally, if I was in his camp, I'd be like, dog, I don't care if you get a bum at 168. You need to go fight somebody at 168. Get your body used to that weight. Go fight the weakest dude at 168 just to get acclimated at the weight. You ain't got to go in there and take the toughest guy to risk taking a loss. You can go fight the weakest dude at 168. Go fight Jose Benavidez Jr. at 168. You fought him before. Go fight him at 168.
What's good, Thomas?
Hey, they go Pitbull at 144.
You know what? Stop. Damn, Thomas just walked in the building. Damn, Thomas, boy. It ain't safe.
I was saying if Ryan had fought Pitbull at 144, he would look like Thomas from the Bronx. Pitbull can't walk around at no 144 pounds. That man like 5'4", 5'3".
Here this dude go, man. Here he go. Oh, man. Seeing him fight at 140 is crazy to me.
Yeah, that man Pitbull fighting at 140. That man came in there a little punchy. I was like, damn, look at Pitbull with a little stomach.
When I heard he was going to 40, I was like, how is this going to work? I said, let's see how this going to work. He little. That dude is little. But I actually like Pitbull. I'm actually a fan of Pitbull because Pitbull comes to fight, and he's exactly what his name is. Comes to fight. Hey, Rolly tried to call him a chihuahua, but he proved him wrong. What up, Thomas? What up, y'all? Smash that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all today, man. Good morning to everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at No Duck Zone Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all in here with me every morning. It is fight week. Both of the Davids is going to get it on. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Fulton, Figueroa. You know, you got Broly. It's a nice card this week, man. Let's all sit back and enjoy it this week. It's going to be a great week. About 3 minutes? So, you know, as you see, we just sitting here chopping it up, talking. We really didn't have anything in particular to talk about. You know, we just wanted to get into this week's fight, and I'm gonna be getting into the 22nd on that. You know, talked a little bit about that. Once again, it is fight week, not just for the pros, but for the amateurs. And shout out to all my fighters out here in New York City fighting this week. Actually, the same day of Morrell and Benavidez. Probably won't make it, but shout out to all my amateurs. Shout out to y'all. Not just amateurs in New York, but all over the world, man. Whoever fighting this week, I don't care if you're on the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Dirty South, wherever. Shout outs to you, man. Shout outs to everybody, man. This year belongs to amateur boxing, baby. Especially with me being involved. I'm taking, man. Listen, I ain't even got to tell y'all. Y'all just sit and watch. There's something coming up. For everybody, also for my I'm gonna mention it now too. Also for the 16th of August, the No Duck Zone annual barbecue going down 3rd year. Be on the lookout, everybody, for those invites. They're coming. We gave y'all the save the dates. We're gonna be getting ready to send everybody their invites. We're working on that, so y'all stand by on that. Those will be coming up, and that's gonna be spectacular this year. You know, for the first 2 years it was chill. You know, we had fun, but this year we definitely gonna come outside. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. It's a lot. If you haven't been there, hey, I'm gonna have to holler at you and send you an invite so you guys can come and be a part of that excitement. Also, I'm gonna keep telling y'all when I get to post it February 22nd, please be at Cops and Kids, Foster Ave in Brooklyn. Shouts to my, like I said, one of my cool coaches, Coach CJ, Jimmy O'Farrell Day going on February 22nd, from 11:30 to 6 p.m. All media, fighters, coaches, photographers, managers, promoters, agents, all pull up, Cops and Kids, Foster Ave, Brooklyn, February 22nd. It's going down, baby. Especially for the media. Even if you're a first time media person, it's okay. Pull up. That's where you can get your best content. Pull up. Everybody's going to be in the building for that. I haven't posted it on my page, which I should have been did it, but I'm going to do it. So make sure we do that. I'm not going to be too long today, y'all. This is it for me. We're going to come back. I'm cooking up something for later on today. I want to reach out to somebody. I'm gonna try to make something happen later on today. So just keep your eyes open and keep your ears to the YouTube streets. I'm gonna cook up something and try to come back with something, but I might not be here. I might be in the lab. I don't mean the other lab, which you see with the black wall. I'm talking about the other lab where it goes down there, where the punches sound like gunshots. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to make something happen. All right. So everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Be safe. Love all y'all. Once again, like, share, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.